Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is a very different video. I've never done any of this real life hunting videos and I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into this video. So I do hope it does well and I do hope you guys do enjoy this one. I just want to quickly say that I am not the one hunting in this video. It is my dad and I am doing a lot of the recording. But we hunted axis deer in Molokai, which is a island in Hawaii. It's actually like the island that no one goes to, but it was really cool. Axis deer originally come from India and they were brought to Hawaii by the Indian king. I don't know the year exactly, but I just wanted to start with that, and we're gonna get right into this video. Now, before we did anything, we had to go to the range, checked that we were all sighted in, and we were good. Now on the left is my dad, and on the right is our guide Jake. My dad has been hunting for 30-40 years almost now, so he's very experienced and he knows what he's doing.
In the ground. Yeah.
There you go. Listen, before we get to some hunting, this scenery was really cool. It all over was really, really cool. Now, Jake started off by telling us what they sounded like, and they make a variety of interesting noises, but this was pretty funny.
This is what a big buck for a sound like. That's what you probably hear if you're yelling.
Now, a couple did pop out in a small opening, but there was never a shot opportunity. We did see one really big one. Both me and Jake were like, dude, that was a big one. But we didn't get to be able to shoot it. We never saw it. It popped out very quickly and popped back in, so there was no shooting it.
There's a buck. Big buck. That's a big one. The first one is a big one. Yep. That's a big shot right there. That right there is like, see how like that one buck kind of came out for a split second and opened it? That's when like you would have to be loaded on
yep.
on the
100%. We would have had to know he was coming.
Yeah. Loaded on the tripod, and as soon as it comes in and clearing, you gotta be on him, and then I'll just go like make a sound again.
Yeah.
And he'll look back.
Just give me. Could you shoot that? How far is it?
Yeah, it's 50 shot that one. That is only 175 yards.
No way. Was it this?
Now, before this hunt, my dad's longest shot on any animal was around 300 yards. But we mostly hunt in New York, and most of our furthest shots are within 100 yards, and 200 is really pushing it. So that's why my dad sounds so surprised. We saw these axis deer walking right by us at the second spot we were at. There's a couple smaller males, but nothing humongous, so we didn't shoot anything. But it was still pretty cool. So to conclude day one, we saw a few more deer around 300 yards out. Nothing was big. I'll put a red circle on them, but that's how we ended it. So on to day two. Okay, so we started day two bright and early. It was around, I think, 4:30 a.m. We got up. We got out there by around 5:30. So it was very early. Recorded most of the footage from today on my dad's iPhone 15 Pro, and not the GoPro Hero 10 I've been recording on before, so there's no image stabilization, or there's less of it. So I do apologize for that. I'm a little shaky at times. We're gonna go on with day two. Now, this was the first deer we saw day two, or it was one of the first ones, and it was a pretty decent buck, but it was not the one we were gonna shoot. Now, we went to the watering hole where most of the deer drink, as the plan today was to try and find the deer we had seen yesterday. The one yesterday had seemed pretty big, and it definitely seemed like a shooter for sure. So we started off by going to the water hole, and we waited around here for a bit, hoping for a deer. But we did not find the deer. There was a couple bucks, you can see one here, but none were the deer we wanted. Okay, now moving on from the watering hole, one of the first spots we checked was here, and there was a buck, but we could not get eyes on it. You're not going to be able to even see it in this video. I don't know where it even is in this video, but it was there. We just could not get eyes on the deer, so it sucked, and by the time it did leave our view, we never even got a shot. There was also this disgusting centipede. Now, not only was this thing huge, Jake also told us do not get bit by it because it'll feel like a hot nail being driven into your skin. So, good thing we didn't get bit by it.
Found an antler. Driving.
Now, after this, we had a short lunch break and we went back. And I really only wanted to include this because they had a pet axis deer. We're going to throw in some clips from that just because I really do want to. Now, this little deer's name was Kiki. It's a little fawn they found and they raised themselves. And it lives around the house. They feed it apples. I think I even fed it peanut butter. But Kiki means baby in Hawaiian.
Kiki.
I like apples. Yum 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 yum. Yes. Like that.
Now, after lunch, we scouted out and we saw a couple herds. Here's one of them, but none had a deer big enough for shooting. We wanted something bigger than anything we saw, so we continued on. There's the deer we've been after all day. Way out there.
There he is. You ready? You see him?
Really don't know how good of a shot it was.
He shot to the left hole.
You missed?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now, my dad missed. Everybody misses. But my dad was really bummed about this. This deer was huge. We were all pretty upset about not getting this deer. The tripod actually broke when he shot, so there was some sort of defect with the tripod. And we are going to see if we can find this deer, but we're not very hopeful. And all we're hoping is we can find another really big deer. Now, we tried to locate the deer my dad missed. We were unable to, and we continued on, and we went back to the watering hole where we had been at the very beginning of the hunt, at the very beginning of the day. And we saw a pretty big deer around 300 yards out. You can actually see it here walking as it walks across. And this is the deer we're going to be trying to get.
I'm gonna stop him for you, okay? Okay?
Yep.
Okay. You gonna follow him? You on him? Are you following him?
Yep.
Boat down. Push the boat down. Something's wrong with the gun. It's Chad.
That's dead. Oh yeah.
I heard the thump on that one.
You fucking hit it.
Not easy. He's down now, right?
Got it.
That's a nice one. It was a long day.
Got it.
And, well, that's where I'm gonna end off this episode, guys. We got some awesome pictures. I'll put them up now. I had a lot of fun making this video. I had a lot of fun being out there with my dad, and I mean, I know I didn't shoot anything, and that's okay. It was expensive anyway, so I didn't shoot anything. But I had a lot of fun making this video. I had a lot of fun recording this video. And again, huge thanks to Kalikui Outfitters, that's the people we went through, for taking us on this awesome hunt. Anyway, this is Creator Spy, and I'm out. Peace.